It's me again. I'm going to give you a couple of ways that you can use your oils, some examples of some of the ways of how we use Young Living oils. There's a couple different ways you can use them. One of them is just by inhaling them. You can take any of your oils, take the cap off of it, smell them, and inhale it. You reap awesome benefits by just doing that, and if you did nothing more than that, you would benefit from using your oils. Another way to get them by inhaling is diffusing them. Diffusing them is an awesome way to get them in the air, to get them around your house. It's a good way to use them at night for your kids for sleeping, a good way to get them in spouses who might not be as open to using them other ways. They have to breathe, so if it's in the air, they're going to get it that way. It's a great way for anything bronchial or anything you're dealing with in the chest to be able to inhale them and breathe them in. We have diffusers going all the time in my house. There's one in pretty much every room. We use the kids' ones at night. I use them in the living room during the day. I use them in my kitchen when I'm after cooking to neutralize the smells. We use them for all different ways. So that's one way to get them, is by diffusing them. You can also use them topically. Young Living oils you can drop directly on your skin and rub in for anything you're dealing with. There are some that we'll talk about that are more effective used topically. That's actually its intended use. So using those topically is the best way to get them in your system. Obviously, if you're dealing with an issue, like if you have a sore back and you are putting an oil on that to help with the muscles in your back, putting it where you are suffering is the best way to use it. But one of the things that's so awesome about the Young Living oils is they absorb into your bloodstream. Your body uses them. So applying oils anywhere on your body, you are going to get them used throughout your body. So you can use them topically. Just remember that the citrus oils are photosensitive, so apply them, if you're applying them to your skin, apply them at night, just not before going out into the sun. I usually say 8 to 12 hours before you're going to have direct sun exposure, because you will burn where you apply those oils if they are applied right before going into the sun. Another great way to use them topically is on the bottom of your feet. Your body, you have your largest pores in your body on the bottom of your feet. It's an easy way to get them in your kids, to get them on yourself, not have to worry about them touching, rubbing, and other things. Apply them to the bottom of your feet, and you're good to go. We do that a lot of times for my kids in the evenings or before bed. In the winter, put socks on them. In the daytime, just put them in bed, and then you don't have to worry about that. The other thing you can do with Young Living oils is you can take them internally. Some of them taste better than others, so taking them is easier than others for some. We also at our house use capsules, clear vegetable capsules, and drop in the oils in those and take them like a vitamin that way. But any of them can be used directly on a spoon. You can put them in a shot glass of your Ningxia Red or a shot glass of a juice or water, depending on how brave you are with the flavors. But any of them can be used internally. Like I said, some of them the suggested use is not internal. Not because it will harm you, but because it's just not maybe its most effective way to use it. But there's oils like lemon that I use in a glass cup on a daily basis. I use lemon and all of the citrus ones in my water. And there's ones like peppermint you can bake with, and obviously those you end up using internally when you make peppermint brownies or peppermint hot chocolate or things like that. So those are a couple ways that you can use our Young Living oils. I also want to go over real quick the difference between a carrier oil and what I'm saying when we use that term. Some of the oils, peppermint for example, have a hot consistency to them, so if you were to put peppermint oil directly on your skin, rub it in, it would have a burning and a hot sensation. Now I can do that on the back of my neck or on my temples for a headache, and I'm okay. I would never put it on my kids undiluted, and I would also use it diluted for myself depending if I needed to go farther or if I just wanted a little less of an intense feel. So you can always add them to a carrier oil. It's suggested that using on children, all of them be added to a carrier oil. You can always take the backs of the oil, you can peel off the side thing, and it will tell you on the back of that what the dosage is, so how many drops to how much carrier oil. At our house, we use coconut oil as a carrier oil, and sometimes a sweet almond oil, but you can use whatever, you can use olive oil, any sort of fatty oil you have around your house to help dilute them and help them go farther. So when we mention carrier oils, that's what we're referring to.